Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined and honored to be joined by Marcus Ericsson, the driver of the number 8 Husky Chocolate Honda for Chip Ganassi Racing in the NTT Data IndyCar Series. How's it going, Marcus?
Good, thanks.
Well, before we get into Road America, big win last week for you at Detroit, race 1. It's been a while since you've won a race. You have to go back to your GP2 days for that. But how did it feel to win after all those years, within Formula One and in the last 2 years in IndyCar?
Yeah, it was an incredible feeling. Like you say, it's been a long time coming. I've been working extremely hard to get to that top step of the podium, and it's been tough for sure. You race to win, and to not win for that long. It's been mentally tough. Obviously, in F1, I didn't really have a realistic chance because the cars I was in was smaller teams. So that was one of the big motivations behind coming here to America and IndyCar to get that opportunity again. It's taken me a little bit longer than I wanted, but it made that victory even more sweet when I got it. And it was such a great feeling. Loved every second of it there in Detroit.
How do you think you've improved in the last 3 years since you came to IndyCar in 2019?
I think the American racing is very different. Different types of tracks. The cars are very different compared to the F1 cars I was used to. So it's definitely a more driver serious. You still need a great team behind you for sure, but I think you as a driver can make a big difference. These cars we drive now in IndyCar is very tough to drive. Very, there's a bit of everything going on. They are very difficult to drive on the limits, and I think that what makes it really cool because the racing becomes really entertaining. And I just feel like I've learned every year, taking steps all the time, and especially this year, I feel like I'm performing on a higher level, and have shown that multiple times that I can, race with the best in this series. So it's gotta keep doing that, keep pushing, and keep improving, and show that I can be winning more races in the future.
Did you think that with people winning, when you go a long time without winning, you probably have said to yourself, am I going to win again? Has that question gone through your head between when you last won till last week in Detroit?
So I think, one of the things as a racing driver, you need to be mentally strong and always believe in yourself. And I think that's one of my strengths, that, I have that mental strength. But with that said, I think it's impossible to not get sort of doubts in your mind and sort of questions in your mind. Like you say, you when you go that long time, it's impossible not to. And I think that's why also for me, I was such a relief to get that first win, and the way I sort of perfected it in the end there with pressure from the last restart, and did everything right. And that was just a great boost for my confidence, and to show that for myself and for everyone, show that I can win and I can do it on this level. So yeah, it was a very big day for me.
Okay, so just in a few hours, you're going to be you're starting 18th today at Road America. Not the qualifying run that you wanted, but how do you feel how do you feel about your chances today?
Yeah, that's the cool thing with IndyCar. I won from 15th last weekend, and you can win from anywhere on the grid in this series. Obviously, I made life a bit more difficult for us by qualifying back there, but we know we have a good race car. I think the warm-up session after qualifying yesterday, we were super strong, and car felt really good in race trim. So I feel confident we can have a really strong race, and who knows what's going to happen. Tire wear has been very high this weekend, so I think it's going to be tough to get the stint lengths on the tires. And also there's a risk of rain coming into the end of the race. So, a lot of things can still happen. And I'm feeling confident going into the race and looking forward to climbing through the field.
And I got to say, what's it like to get around the track like Road America, and how will the rain play a factor in it if it does arrive today?
Yeah, Road America is one of the best tracks here in the States, in my opinion, and especially we're definitely one of the best on the calendar in IndyCar. And it's just a very cool old school flowing road course that just it's really enjoyable to drive. And also what I like about it is that it creates some good racing as well. You know, it's not easy to overtake, but you have chances to overtake as well. So it's definitely a track that has a bit of everything. So I always enjoy it a lot. And then yeah, the rain can spice things up for sure. I think there was rain here a couple of years ago, but it's been a while, so it's definitely gonna be an interesting race if we get some rain as well.
All right. Well, Marcus Ericsson, thank you so much for taking some time before the race to talk with us. Good luck today at Road America, bud.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.